Hello, Sean Wiggins here. Drug addict, alcoholic, porn addict, been in recovery for a while now. And I come to you with, as an expert witness and understanding the ins and outs of this system and where it fails us. I got about 3.5 years in Charlotte County Jail, in and out for the last 18 years. Systems failed me. I've lost everything. I had to start over a number of times. I failed myself, but looking at drug addiction as a mental health problem, a civil wrong and not necessarily a crime. I was never afforded an opportunity really for rehabilitation, and most people I believe are in the same boat. Charlotte County does not have a rehabilitation center. Believe it or not, with our huge drug problem, sanctioned drug zone, the lucky ones are having to wait for a bed in Sarasota County or Lee County or something like that are afforded the opportunity for healing of their mental health disease. Okay. I want to bring to the fact that I've got proof, papers, and documentation here that the sheriff and Major Wilson are in the pockets of these big corporations. For example, Aramark. Now, Florida state statutes, I'm going to prove here that they're breaking the law. Florida state statute says in order for them to have a contract, which they get the monopoly of being able to feed the inmates and their convenience store, or their commissary. Okay, that they have to submit a bid every year, and then any competing bids. It's the only way to try to keep them honest from price gouging and being able to do whatever they want, which is what they do. Okay, that I asked for the public record of the bids for Aramark and any competing bids for the last couple of years. Knowing I was an indigent inmate and I know the law, they sent me an official price sheet for $388 for estimated 8 pages. That's 8. There's no zero after that. $388. Now, I also, to show you the smoking gun here and to prove a point that these statements I'm giving you are factual, not just me coming up with stuff, I also asked for my medical records. Now here, for 356 pages of my medical records, the estimate was $111. Now, of course, they didn't want you to pay for this before they're going to come up with the paperwork for you. $388, just under $400 for 8 pages. The extra fees that they were showing on there basically indicates that we don't have them. We're going to have to make them up because there are no. They've been given carte blanche. They are in the pockets of this corporation, afforded this contract. And that's where you see this big campaign contributions, and if you look at the funding, who's got all the money for their campaign, well, Sheriff Prummel's got by far way more funding in his campaign to assure his reelection here coming up this year. Now, I want to prove that we don't need big corporations to put a man in power there, that we give to a public trust, because this is what a public trust, and the sheriff's office has been violating that public trust. Sheriff Prummel, Major Wilson, particularly, I'm calling y'all out. And I would like to also advocate for Stephen Darges. He's an officer at the Charlotte County Jail. Anybody who's ever met him in Charlotte County Jail has absolute respect for the man. He's a good Christian. He's served our military in 2 conflicts as a decorated veteran. He would make a phenomenal sheriff and be unaffected by any kind of corruption that these corporations are doing is in getting involved. Thank you.